websites. Like for example, now if I want to go from Bangalore to Goa, as you can see, so I'll just choose.
Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. So in this video, I'll talk about how I book cheap flights and tickets. When I say cheap, it's definitely cheap in the sense if you compare one website to another website, let's say you compare two websites and you get a price X. So this way that I show you, you can compare over 15 to 20 websites, whichever is available in India and across the world, and you can get a best price. So a lot of people have made videos saying you have to install VPN, you'll have to disable the location, you should not give permission to Chrome or Firefox that you will be using, disable the location, use VPN and then book flights. So I have tried all these things, so it hasn't really worked. I don't know why people make such videos, but anyways, today I'll show you how exactly I book flight tickets, how I book hotels. So I've got this for a very cheap price. I've been to 10 countries so far, and whenever I go to any country, whenever I start doing my research and booking my flights and hotels, so this is the way I do it. So I thought of sharing my screen and showing you how exactly I book the flights and where exactly cheap deal you can get the flights and hotels. So there are a lot of websites, right? So we have multiple websites in India, and there's a lot of websites. You guys use ClearTrip, Make My Trip, Goibibo, etc. There's a lot of websites. So a lot of websites also, like say for example, there's XYZ is a website, is a company, and it's a big company already. Everybody knows about XYZ, and XYZ employees itself go take pictures and they post and they give fake reviews. So I'll not speak too much into it. You already know which where this exactly happens. So today I thought of sharing my screen, and I'm showing you how I book tickets and how I book hotels where you get for a very cheap price. This way it compares at least 15 to 20 websites that are there in the market, and it's going to give you the best price, and depending upon that you can choose what works for you and what day. It will also recommend you like which is suitable. Like for example, if I want to go from Bangalore to Dubai tomorrow, it will also suggest you don't go tomorrow, go the day after, because you will get a better deal. So suggestions like this is very important, and that's what I thought. A lot of people ping me today asking which is the best website to book flights, which is the best website to book hotels. So I thought of making this video and sharing it with you guys. So it will be very informative, and if anyone asks me in the future as well, I can just pass this video link to them. So I'll share my screen right now without any nonsense. I'll be sharing my screen and showing you guys how I book. So before I do that, please do subscribe to my channel. Please do watch my content. I've recently been to Thailand, before that Dubai, Maldives, Nepal. All the vlogs are there. Any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll share my screen, and if you have any questions, do reach out to me on Instagram for immediate response, or comment in the comment section.
Book flights through Make My Trip or Goibibo. So instead of going to individual websites, if we search in Skyscanner or Wego Flights, as I'm showing now, it would be much easier for you to decide on which website has the cheapest price. Like for example, now if I want to go from Bangalore to Goa, as you can see, so I'll just choose the date as February 25th. So if I click on February 25th and if I give search, so as you can see, it's searching 700 plus sites. So here I've chosen the cheapest option, and the cheapest option here is 1774. That is from 1820 to 1940 from Bangalore to Goa. So if I click on view deals, so you can see here there are a lot of websites like Happy Easy Go, Ease My Trip, Agoda, Buko Trip, etc. So here I can see that Happy Easy Go has the lowest price. But one small tip that I would recommend right here is just do a little bit of research on Google, like how safe these websites are. Ease My Trip is a very safe website. I have booked tickets, and I usually book tickets when I'm traveling domestic through Ease My Trip. So one another pro tip is do not click here. See, if you click view deal, it would go to Ease My Trip, and it would probably use the guest account. Here I've logged in already, but if you have not logged in, it would use the guest account. So what I would recommend is, if you can see the website here like Ease My Trip, then go to Google and click on Ease My Trip. So then you will be able to uh, select the source and the destination. And if you choose say for Feb 25th, one traveler, so if you click on search, so it would give you the same price 1835, and you can see 1835. So from this you can clearly see that it compares all the websites, and individually you don't have to worry about to which website to book or which website to go. So I would highly recommend this website. It is very safe, and I've booked, and you can see other backpackers as well, they have booked Wego flights, so it is very safe, very secure, and I usually prefer Wego flights or Skyscanner. So the second website that I was talking about is Skyscanner. So Skyscanner is similar to Wego flights. Like I usually use Skyscanner when I'm going to international trips. Say for example, I'm going from Bangalore to Dubai on 8th of May. So when I click on search flights, it's taking a little bit of time. So yeah, so if you can see here, the best price is 11,910. It is still scanning for all the available flights. So say I want to select this flight, which is the cheapest, that is Indigo. So if I click on select, I will be able to see all the websites again. Again, you can see Ease My Trip, you can see Indigo Airlines itself, and you can see Budget Air. You can see trip.com, which is another fantastic websites to book flights and hotels. So you can see several websites. Again, another pro tip would be not to select this particular option. Instead of selecting here, you can go to another tab and open this particular website, like I've already showed you. On the other tab, I've just opened Ease My Trip. So this way, by this way, you can uh, select and it will be easy for you to book whatever flights you are looking for in a very cheap price. So if you are already stuck with one website and you want to book the flights and you have the deals, you can go with that, but I would recommend you to check on Vigo flights or Skyscanner first before you jump on onto your particular website which you are trying to book. So a lot of people ask me, you want to book hotels, which website do you prefer to book? So this is only my recommendation. This is not like you have to go here and book, but I would recommend Agoda. I think you would have already heard about Agoda. Agoda is a fantastic website. So if you can search for a hotel here and book with other websites on Google or any particular website that you have in mind, so you can compare that prices with this prices, and you would find that Agoda will have one of the most cheapest prices. So I always use Agoda whenever I'm going out of India, like when I went to Indonesia, or when I'm booking hostels in Singapore, or when I was staying in Malaysia. All these while I've been using Agoda as my primary website to book hotels. Another wonderful thing I observed about Ease My Trip is usually convenience fees charged in most of the websites that you go, but in Ease My Trip, it is zero convenience fees. So the convenience fees which you see, for example, if the flight is 1,835, the convenience fees would come up to somewhere around 300 rupees, like they have shown here. So through Ease My Trip, you can waive these convenience fees off, and it is an Indian website, guys. So it is completely safe and it is completely good, and I recommend to go with Ease My Trip as it is an Indian website. So I highly recommend Ease My Trip for any domestic bookings. You can also compare international in Wego flights and also in Skyscanner, but when you're traveling locally, I would prefer to book through this Indian website called Ease My Trip, where you can also waive off your convenience fees. So that's it, guys. This was about hotels and flights. So if you have any doubts anywhere, please feel free to comment in the comment section, and also reach out to me on Instagram. I've linked Instagram ID at the end of this video and in the description below. So I hope it was helpful. Please subscribe, please support. Thank you so much.